Hello, and welcome back to Kitchen Table Magic. Last week you saw us play 2 guild kits against each other. This week we're going to play 2 new ones. I'm going to be playing Azorious, which is white-blue, and my husband is going to be playing Golgari, which is green-black. Come see the magic. Alright, and here we go. We'll roll to see who goes first. 6 and 1. Oh, seriously? Alright, who's going first?
I'm going first. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Interesting. I'm going to keep.
I'm going to keep this hand of cards. I'm going to play Guild Gate Tapped.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
Draw. We're going to play a blue and pass.
I'm going to play a swamp and pass.
Draw. And we're going to, this enters tapped, and when it does, I must return a land to my hand.
Okay, draw. Sorry, read.
No, you're fine. I've got to get familiar with my deck as well. And there may be some sounds in the background. I'm going to try and eliminate one of them now. Our dryer keeps kicking off.
I'm going to go ahead and play
And our dog is also eating her supper.
Golgari Rock Farm, tap, and bounce this swamp back to my hand and be pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. That enters tapped. Wait. Oh, I'm still thinking.
Got some new mechanics that I haven't played with before.
Okay, I am done. Yeah, I've not played with any of these cards before
I'm gonna go
so far
ahead and play.
that I've drawn.
I'm gonna play this Guild Gate tapped, and I'm gonna tap for a black, green, and 1 colorless for a Shambling Shell. Who's a 3/1. I can sacrifice Shambling Shell and put a +1/1 counter on target creature, and it has Dredge 3.
So you
If you would draw a card, instead you may put exactly 3 cards from the top of your library into your graveyard. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand.
Oh, whoa.
Otherwise, draw a card. So I take it, that card has to be in the graveyard before I dredge 3.
Yeah. So you're done? Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play an island, and then, what is that? A 3/1?
Yeah.
I got a hold. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm going to do 1 black and 2 others for Plague Crafter. And when he enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card. So I'm gonna sacrifice him, and when he gets sacrificed, I get to put a +1 on target creature. And then I will be done.
So that's now a what?
4/3.
Interesting. Alright, we will play mana for the turn.
Oh man, this is crazy cards.
Alright, so this gives me 2 mana. There's a white, blue, and then 1, 2, 3 others for Wind Reaver. It's a flying 1/3. I can pay a white, he gains vigilance. I can pay a white, he gets +0/+1 until end of turn. I can pay blue, I switch his power and toughness until end of turn, or blue, and I can return him to his owner's hand.
Okay. I'm gonna play a forest. I'm gonna go green and black and 2 others to play Savra, Queen of the Golgari. And whenever I sacrifice a black creature, I may pay 2 life. If I do, each other player sacrifices a creature. Whenever I sacrifice a green creature, I may gain 2 life. And then I'm going to do green and black to play Drown and Filth on that guy. I get to choose target creature, and I put the top 4 cards of my library into my graveyard. Then that creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each land in my graveyard. So 3. Dang, that was luck. And then what else did I put in there? Tap, add 1 black mana. Elves of Deep Shadow deals 1 damage to you. And then I'll go in for 4.
Down to 16. That really hurt. Alright. Untap. Upkeep draw. Mana for... One white, and we'll do 2 other. Stoic Ephemera. It's a 5/5 creature, spirit, with defender and flying, but when it blocks, I have to sacrifice it at the end of combat.
That's weird.
Yeah, but it's a big spell that you can get out early.
Yeah. Raw. I'm gonna play a swamp. I'm gonna play 2 to play Golgari Signet. And then I'm gonna do a green and black to play Treasure Find. Return target card from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to return this Drown and Fill. And then I exile Treasured Find. And then I will pay the green and black to play Drown Filth on that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gets negative 2, 2.
No, it's for all the lands in your graveyard, isn't it?
Yeah, each land in your graveyard. So I've got 3, 4, 5 in there.
I'm gonna pay 1 white and 2 others. Counter target spell. Its controller can't cast spells this turn. Should I have done that before you burned?
Yeah,
okay.
You should.
Then I'll do it different. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Because it was the same mana cost, I didn't know if it would matter.
Okay.
So does this also mean that it wouldn't, like I wouldn't sack it?
No, you'd still have to sack it because that's what the card tells you to do. But
It's indestructible.
It don't matter if it's indestructible or not. The card tells you to sacrifice it at the end of the turn.
Because that's the workaround with the gods, right? Where they're indestructible, but if you make someone sack a card, like that's what you were doing to me with my god. You said I had to sack a card. It wasn't targeting the card.
Yeah.
So, okay. But, so were you done?
Yeah, I'm not going to attack right now.
Untap. Okay, draw.
Yeah, if you got a counter spell like that, you got to play it before the actual spell resolve.
That's fine.
I should have probably held priority instead of just.
Yeah, let me react to you first, because I knew what that spell did. But that's okay. Now you know what's in my hand.
Yeah. I can flip it. Fine broker, shadow, another shadow. That's right. I need things in my graveyard for this deck.
We're going to play 1 white. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has defender and loses flying. Then I'm done because mine has defender.
Okay. I'm gonna play that. And I'll pass. Man, it's stalemate because I can't get around to 5/5.
Okay. Oh. Did I mess one of these up? I didn't bump 2 lands back.
You been playing. That was this Guild Gates, haven't you?
Yeah. Do you want me to bump 1 back this turn?
No.
I can.
No.
I messed
did
up.
You just play 1 down?
No, I played a plains down.
No, that's fine.
Cause I had, yeah, you're right. I thought it was one of those. I'm sorry. I'll watch more closely. I'm gonna bounce. Just to be honest.
Okay.
It wouldn't have changed any of the other plays, would it?
No.
Okay.
I only got 1 card in my hand. I'm deciding when I want to use it.
I'm gonna play 1 blue and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 others. Windstorm Drake. Flying. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0. Doesn't matter because she's a defender. Or they're a defender. And then I'll hold.
Okay, I've got 2 green, 2 black, 2 others. Zorb is 3 mana. For Zoni, 1000 died.
On my priority, 1 white and 2 blue.
Oh, I forgot that one. It is a double mana.
That's why I wanted to be honest with my mana. you can't play spells this turn, which doesn't matter because you burned all your mana into it. So.
I got 1 mana. Well, I could activate.
Oh, you got.
Get 2
Oh,
mana.
yeah. Okay. Are you gonna do something?
No. Still gonna hold on to this.
Alright. Untap.
Damn.
I didn't even want to let you finish reading that. It had a block of text. Mana for turn.
You needed that card.
I'm gonna fly for 3. And then I'm gonna pay a white and a blue. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn.
Are you done in this? So I'm going to tap that for black, green, and 1 colorless to play Charnel Troll. Got anything to counter it? Okay. He's a 4/4 with trample, and at the beginning of my upkeep, exile a creature card from my graveyard. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on it. Otherwise, sacrifice it. And I can pay a green and a black to discard a creature card, and then I get to put a 1/1 counter on it.
So it's at the beginning of your upkeep?
Yep.
Do you want a thing to remember?
No.
You
I
sure?
remember that card. And I'll be... Actually... Why haven't I been playing this sooner? Green, black. This spell can't be countered. To play Abrupt Decay. Destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less.
I don't know why you haven't played that before. Why haven't you played that before?
Well, that's the first time I ever had it, but... Well, I had that in my hand the whole time. I don't know, I didn't kill that stupid defender sooner.
That's funny. We're gonna play... pay 1 blue and 2 others for a hover barrier, defender flying. And I'll fly in for 3.
06?
What?
That's an 06? Man, I'm never gonna get around these things.
Well, at least this one can't kill your guys.
So, untap. Upkeep, gotta discard a creature card from my graveyard. Which one do I want to get rid of?
Exile, you mean? 'Cause it's already...
exile. I'm gonna get rid of Elves of Deep Shadow. Like a 2 of them in here. He gets a 1/1 counter. Draw a card. Oh, I could dredge cards into my graveyard.
Anytime you would draw a card is how it works for that one.
Yeah, so on when I draw my draw turn, I could draw 3. I could dredge. Damn, I forgot about that.
See, that's why you should put something on your deck anytime you interact with it.
And I'm gonna swing in with my troll.
Oh, block.
And I'll tap 1 to play an instant called Dark Blast. Target creature gets -1/1 until end of turn.
Nice. But you still didn't get 3 for damage.
No, but I got that thing off.
You were done?
Mm-hmm. What does this guy do anyway? Oh, he's not that good.
Cool.
That's not that good.
Alright, white, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others. Gets me Archon of Triumvirate. 4/5 flying Archon creature. Whenever he attacks, I can detain up to 2 target non-land permanents my opponents control. and detain means until my next turn, those permanents can't attack or block, and their activated abilities can't be activated. So then I will fly in for 3, and on my second main phase, I'll just play my mana.
Ooh, you're out of cards.
I held it for a couple turns,
Or
hoping
untap.
to bluff you.
You got
But
upkeep, so I gotta go through here and look for a creature to blow up and exile.
I'm not a very patient
I'm
blue
gonna
player,
get rid of
is my
that
problem. Yeah.
1/1, and then I can dredge 3 into my graveyard now to get.
Wait, why?
Because he has dredge 3, and I'm on my draw step.
Oh, so that was your upkeep. So you're
Mm-hmm.
on draw now. So you can call that back.
Do I dredge and take the chance of losing something good, or draw?
Well, at least that card isn't going to help you, apparently.
Nope. So he's
The thing with Dredge that you have to remember is it keeps feeding him, too.
Yeah, I know.
So if you don't have any creatures, that may help you.
I got more in there. I think 4 more in there, I think. And now he's a 5/5.
6/6, you mean?
Or 6/6.
Yeah, I'll take 6. My turn.
I don't know what's happening now. I'm getting my guys detained,
Untap.
which is good because I don't
Okay.
have to. If we're going by your abilities, I mean, I don't have to do that then. Their activated abilities can't be activated. That's a triggered ability.
I'm going to go ahead and attack in with both.
Can't block. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
And the 2 that I'm going to detain are him and that one.
Well, yeah, because the other one's already stopped.
Well, a defender, but it would still hurt, possibly. So those 2 are detained, so I'm just going to put a reminder for myself. And then in my second main phase, I'm going to cast 1 white, 1 blue, and 1, 2, 3 others. For Warden, I can cast this side, right? Because it's not...
Yeah, you can cast the other side.
So I create a 4/4 white and blue Sphinx creature token with flying and vigilance.
Should have a Sphinx token in the token
Oh, yeah.
pile.
I did. I saw it. Well, still, it looks pretty. Having that bright yellow.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. I've got to do this because it's a triggered ability, not an activated. Uh-oh. I'm starting to lose my... What's it say? Any activated abilities?
And their
can't be
activated
act-
abilities can't be
So-
activated. So you are correct, because that's triggered.
But we can't do nothing anyways. I can dredge 3 to get that back. But what's that gonna do? Nothing. I'm better off just drawing the card. This card ain't gonna help me either. I'm gonna play it anyway. 2. Black and green. Puts top 3 cards in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3. Dang, I wish I had that somewhere. And I may put a land card from my graveyard on top of my library. Nope.
You don't want to draw land next time?
Nope.
My turn?
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will full swing with my flyers.
Take that thing back. I don't want it.
I like my enchantments, sir. I like them. Lots and lots. Whew. Whew. I did not expect to win that one, by the way. Especially when I showed you my magic, or my spell card that I couldn't do at that time. Oh, one of the other things that I forgot to mention, when we came back from our break, so to say, I got a new playmat. I'm sure it was very obvious because I played with either my blue one or my like paint splatter for all the other previous videos. And when you got that new one, I was really inspired. I wanted something new. So that was one of the things I asked for Christmas from my mom. And I gave her like 5 to choose from. And she's like, I went ahead and got you the dragon because it was the top of your list. And it was the one that you seemed to want the most. And I was like, yes, it was. But I didn't think you'd get it for me if I only asked for that. So I asked for a whole bunch of like some of those, more of those paint splattery kind of looking ones. And like there was one with a really cool like graphic design, like, or geometric design, I should say. But she caved and got me the one that she knew I wanted, so I'm excited. I would like you to go first. I think I need to be on the draw. I think it might hurt me in the end.
This hand is not so great. I'm gonna keep it.
Keep.
And since I'm going first, I'm gonna play keeping.
Yeah.
Play a swamp. Pass. Switch that back up to 20.
Okay. Playing's done.
Draw. And I'm gonna play another swamp.
Done. Okay. Okay, this enters the battlefield tapped, and when it does, I return a land I control to owner's hand.
Draw a card and play another swamp. And I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 to play my Plague Crafter. And so I'll have to sacrifice him.
Why?
Because each player has to sacrifice a creature. The players who can't have to discard a card.
Oh.
Where my cards love creatures being in the graveyard, that don't bother me.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta figure out which one I want to do. Oh, we're just not even gonna deal with that. That's huge. 6 mana. I'm not gonna get there for a while.
And I'm done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, I'm gonna play mana for the turn. And then I will one blue and 2 others gets me hover barrier.
Alright, you done?
Mm-hmm.
Draw. And be done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap one white and 2 others for Stoic Ephemera. And then I'm going to play my mana for the turn, which is that, and it bounces a land to my hand.
Alright. I'm gonna draw. You were done, right?
Yes. Yeah, because both mine have Defender.
I'm gonna play this green, and I'm gonna do green and black to play Abrupt Decay on your wall.
Which does what?
Destroys target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less. And I'll be done.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Then I will play mana for the turn. And we'll pay 2 white, 2 blue for Sphinx of New Prov, a 4/3 flying vigilance Sphinx. Spells my opponents cast that target the Sphinx cost 2 more to cast.
Oh my, this isn't good. Let's see here. Do I really want to waste that? Might be a good idea. 2 black and 2 others to play Vigor Mortis. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If green was spent to cast it, it gets an additional 1/1. Which don't matter because he's going to die anyways.
Must sacrifice a creature.
Yep. And those who can't, discard a card.
Then you're done?
Yeah.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. This enters the battlefield tapped. We will pay 2 here for the Signet and 2 here for her. And then I will fly in for 4. Oh, and it has Vigilance. Perfect. Okay. I'm glad I finished reading my card.
Are you done, ma'am?
Yeah.
Draw. Oh, another black card.
Are you mana in mana trouble over there, sir?
A little bit. Kind of need some green mana. And let's see. Nope, can't do that yet. Go.
I messed one of these up again, didn't I? God damn it! I thought it was the guild gate last time.
You gotta read the top of the card.
This would have been in my hand for that turn. Would that change your play?
God, no, I ain't got enough green
Okay.
mana.
I'm sorry, Zach. I really...
You just read the top of your land card. One says Guildgate, one says something weird.
Well, this is why I thought it. Is because I had that in my hand. And I thought that's the one I played last time. Son of a bitch. Alright. We'll do white, blue, and 2 others for 3/3 flyer. When it attacks, I may return target creature defending player controls with toughness 2 or less to its hand. And then I will attack in with both of those for 6. And this one has vigilance. I will finish reading all of my cards.
Draw. And that's... So 1 green and 1. Played my troll. Be done.
What's your troll do?
This is the one I got to exile creatures out of my graveyard.
Oh, okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. It's mana for the turn. Oh, this card I'm not gonna play, but just FYI.
Why?
Because I don't know how to use it.
Might as well play it and find out.
No, I'd rather do
Not
this.
like spitting on my card.
Right?
I think I got sleeves on.
We'll do 4 for him. When he enters, I can detain up to 2 target creatures. So until my next turn, they can't attack or block, and their activated abilities can't be activated. And then I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that one. And when it enters, I can detain. That's all my mana tapped. And then I'll swing in. This one has vigilance. And when it attacks, I may return target creature defending player controls with toughness 2 or less, so no. Okay, and that's it.
Gotta get rid of him. Get the counter. Draw a card. Play another black land.
Is that what's holding you back? Is you don't have enough green to cast stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm done.
Untap, upkeep, draw, full swing?
Yep, I can't do either of them. And I got this giant beetle, this zombie.
Oh, they all took
This
2
I could-
green.
That I could have used, but I couldn't get it high enough to do anything, so.
Okay, well, like last time, you blew through me the first 2 games because my deck didn't come out quite right. Do you want to play another match?
Sure.
Might as well.
Sure.
Double, double, double! Actually, I should really just say double, double, because last week was double and this week is double. Yeah? Is that... So, if everything goes as it did last time, then you'll blow through me these 2 games, right? Is that how that works? You doubt it. Why? No confidence. Give me some confidence. It's like the cheers that the cheerleaders do. We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about
got
you?
1.
I got a 10. You can go first. And I will read my mana this time around. I promise. I will not fork it up again.
I have 2 mulligan in that hand. As much as I would love to have kept the cards I had in there. Play, put that back. Alright. Green, tap. I'm going to play Elves of Deep Shadow. Well, I can tap to add a black mana, but it deals 1 damage to me.
Okay.
Be done.
Okay.
This hand wasn't any a whole lot better than my last one.
Alright. I gotta make sure I do this in the right order. Oops, sorry. Okay. Mana, go.
Untap, draw. I'm gonna play this tapped, and when it enters, I pick this one back up. Ooh.
You don't want to attack?
No. No, I guess I attack for 1. Might be the deciding factor.
Maybe. This enters tapped. Go.
Tap. Draw. I'm gonna play this Guildgate tapped, and I'm gonna tap this to play a Lotleth Troll. Lotleth Troll. It's 2/1 trample. I can discard a creature card to put a 1/1 counter on it, and I can pay a black to regenerate him.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Mana for the turn, and then I'm going to pay these 3 for Azorious Keystone, which is just an artifact that gives me mana, but it can become a bird. And then I'm done.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play that tapped. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna play just a forest this turn. And then three.
Down to 15. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will. There's white and 3 others for Spirit of Spires. She's a flying 2/4 spirit, and other creatures I control with flying get +0/+1, and then I will play my mana for the turn, which is the one that bounces land.
All right. Draw. And then I'm gonna play my I'm gonna tap that for green, so I got a green floating. I'll pay my Golgari Rot Farm tapped and bounce that back to my hand. And then I'll play a black to play the Karazda Guild Mage. Who's a 2/2, and I can pay 3. Target creature gets +1/1 and gains Intimidate until end of turn. It can't be Intimidate means it can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share a color with it. And I can pay 2, 3, 4. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Create X 1/1 green sapperling creature tokens, where X was the sacrifice creature's toughness.
Okay.
And regenerate. I forgot how regenerate works.
It means before your end of turn, you have to pay that to get it back into your hand.
I think it's just like it doesn't die. It's almost like indestructible.
Let's look up real quick. Is that okay? I really don't know.
I've never played. Sorry, we've never played with regenerate. We're a little too new players for that mechanic.
Yeah, because that hasn't been in any of the standards, standard Magic that we've played. Okay. The next time this creature would be destroyed this turn, it isn't. Instead, tap it, remove all damage from it, and remove it from combat.
So if I attack, you block, it dies, I hit the regenerate, and it just goes untapped or it stays tapped.
It would stay tapped.
It's like taking a nap.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't do me good. I need actually to start getting stuff in the graveyard.
That means you have your troll in your hand, jerk.
No, it doesn't mean that. A lot of my cards have the undergrowth mechanic on them, which requires me to have cards in my graveyard.
Touche.
That one I do know.
Yeah. Because it reduces mana cost or gives you
It gives
1/1s or something.
benefits
Yeah.
depending on what. So I can go in with an elf, I can go in with a troll. Either get 2 damage in or 1 damage. I'm just gonna hold for now.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. We are going to play mana for the turn. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Wind Reaver, who's flying 1/3 and gains. It's the one that has all the different mana abilities.
It's a 1/4.
Oh yeah, because of that one. Oh, interesting. Cool. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and fly in for 2. And then I'm done.
Okay, draw. I'm going to do a forest. I'll tap this for a black-green, play Drown in Filth on the Spirit of the Spires.
Which does what?
Gives it -1/1 for each land card in my graveyard. But I get to put the top 4 cards of my library in my graveyard.
You know, you just attached it to something with 4 toughness. You have to burn 4 lands to make it worthwhile.
1. Yep. Needed that creature.
So it gets -1/1 until end of turn.
Yeah. And then I will two and 1 to activate, give him a +1/1 and intimidate. So you can't block him. Because you got no green or black.
I know. When we were first deciding which decks to play against each other, I intentionally didn't want to play similar colors against each other. That's working against me with your deck.
And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with. So he's a 3/2. It can't be blocked and 1/1.
Why are you baiting me with that 1/1? I'll block. And I'll take
combat
2?
3.
3.
Combat resolves. He will die. And that's it.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And? Upkeep. Draw. Oh, dang it. Oh well. I suck at being blue. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and play mana for turn. And then if I pay to activate him, he doesn't have summoning sickness because he's been on the battlefield already. So I'll pay. He's a 2/3 flyer, bird, artifact creature with flying till end of turn. So then I will attack and attack. And because this one, okay, so this one has it's a 1/4 right now with his bump, or with her bump. So 1/4, and then I can pay a white here, make it a 1/5, and then I'm going to pay 1 blue and switch them. So it's a 5/1. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
And then this returns as an artifact. And then those guys are done. And then, okay, then I'm done.
those are close to dead. I'll play a swamp. I guess I'll go 2 green and 2 black. 2 colorless to play a Zony Thousand-Eyed. And she has Undergrowth. When she enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black and green insect token for each creature in your graveyard, which I think is only 2. Oh man, I'm dead next turn. I don't got enough mana to. I should have kept one of those open. Actually, no, because I need mana to cast the Zony. Well, should we just going in for 4? No, not even going in
Put
for
target
4.
attacking or blocking creature. We're gonna do him. He goes back. So I only take 2. On the top of your library. Sorry, I should have finished reading that.
Oh man.
And so I take 2. Done?
I'm dead, guys. I'm dead. I didn't get my creatures in the graveyard fast enough.
Okay. That for a turn.
Needed this
And
card.
then I will do the same thing I did last time where I paid these 2 to make that a flyer. And then I will pay the 1 white for him to be a 1/5, and then I will pay the blue to switch them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is lethal because you have no blockers in here. That's the one thing that's really powerful for me when I play blue anytime is that flying, the aerial defense or offense, I should say.
I know.
You never are prepared for it. I would imagine that Golgari deck has some reach.
I know. I just
spiders.
burnt one in my graveyard that turn.
Oh, that's why you were saying you needed it. I gotcha.
And then I had this card that let me put 10 cards in my graveyard and let me pick one out at random
Oh,
at the beginning of my upkeep.
nice. You just didn't quite get there.
No, it was like 8 mana.
Oh crap.
Well, I burnt my spider into the ground on that. Like putting the 4 cards in my graveyard.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I told you it was a silly play. I saw that coming from a mile away. That was
I don't want to touch your deck.
okay, well it's gonna sit there for just a minute while I get myself some more soda.
Who's going first, you or me?
You again. I really with blue white I really need to be on the draw.
This is pretty slow hand. Really slow hand.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
This is a really slow hand.
That's okay. It gives me a chance to catch up. Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I don't need.
That's what you don't need? I don't even know. I haven't drawn yet, so I don't know. I'm sorry. I should have done this while.
I need faster card.
Quick, quick.
Should I
You need some speed.
try mulligan?
Slowly pop, slowly pop.
Nah, I think I'll keep it.
Are you going to reset your life, or do I get to start with an advantage?
Might as well just start an advantage because you'll probably win this one anyway.
You think?
White Flyers is too strong.
Oh. I
Too
will
strong.
be keeping, so if that changes how you
I'm
play.
green.
Okay. So then I draw. And then I will play Mana for the turn.
We'll draw. We'll play this. Tap. Golgari Signet.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Mana for the turn. And then I will hold.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play a swamp. I'm gonna tap that to play this at black green. And 2 others to play Savra, Queen of the Golgari.
And it does what again?
Whenever you sacrifice a black creature, I may pay 2 life. If I do, each other player sacrifices a creature. Whenever I sacrifice a green creature, I may gain 2 life.
Okay.
I'll be done.
Alright, I'm gonna pay 2 to get the Signet, and then I will play mana for the turn, and enters tapped, and I've got a bounce.
Okay, tap all those. Play this. No way in hell I'll be playing that for a while. Holy shit. Play that tapped. And just going for 2, I guess.
My turn.
Yeah, I can't.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Mana for turn. And we will do blue, white, blue, white. I may reveal the card from my opening hand. I didn't, so I can't get that trigger. It's a flying 4/4, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to scry 1.
Oh, that's just what you need.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look! Yellow on yellow deck, finally.
Okay.
It's exactly what I need, actually. Thank you.
Hmm.
You must have some interesting combos over there.
No, I don't have anything. That's the problem. But
Oh.
help me out of this situation.
Oh, because I already have a 4/4 flyer out? Is that why you're panicking?
I'm trying to figure out what my best play is. I know what the deck wants to do.
Wait and let it try to resolve. Like whatever your mechanic is that you're trying to.
No, I know I need to.
Oh. I don't want you to feel like you're
It's just
rushed.
a waste of cards, to be honest, because like this, I'm going to play a 1/1 to give it -1/1. But I need to get cards in the graveyard, and the dredge is going to help me do that.
Mm.
Granted, I get that back in my hand. But
Yeah, I was going to say. So are you done?
yeah, I think I'm going to
Untap, upkeep.
throw a sovereign.
So at the beginning of my upkeep, I can scry 1. Oh. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's going to be my draw, obviously. So we'll play mana for turn, and then I'll pay 1 to get white blue, and then we'll do one other for an enchantment called Detention Sphere. When it enters the battlefield, I may exile target non-land permanent not named Detention Sphere and all other permanents with the same name. And when it leaves the battlefield, then you can have that back. That's cool. Yeah. I've heard that before, and then I'll fly in for 4. And yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
So I'm gonna go ahead and dredge 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can get this back to my hand. I'm going to tap this green to activate this, and I'm going to play Treasure Find, which returns target card from my graveyard to my hand. I can resolve.
Mm-hmm.
So, since it resolves, I'm going to get my Plague Crafter.
I figured that's the one you were going for.
Now, do I resolve it without being countered?
I have 3 mana.
I know you've got 3 mana.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that was a double, in case you were counting my other spells.
No, I think... I think I'm going to play it... I'm going to try to play the Plague Crafter.
Shithead.
Be done. Did everything I could do.
Before the end of your turn, this may be dumb to do it this way because I'm going to get to scry in a second, but I'm going to draw a card from that. Okay, then on my untap, upkeep, did I scry? And I don't want that, so I will draw this. Okay, mana for turn. And then I'll pay, where's my, this is white blue now. And then white blue. And then 2 others. I'll do these 2. For Isperia, Supreme Judge, a 6/4 legendary Sphinx with flying, and whenever a creature attacks me or a planeswalker I control, I may draw a card. And then I'm going to play my land for the turn, which is one of the Chanceries, and bounce planes.
Okay.
And I'm doing.
I hope you're done.
You say that like I had everything to do. Oh, you got rid of my scry ability though. Just FYI.
Yeah. I'm gonna play that tapped. Man, 6 is gonna be a lot to take.
Should have waited to get your Plague Crafter.
Yeah, because you would just killed that thing out instead of that one. Don't be fooling me like you would have got sacrificed that one. I'm gonna pay black to play the Dark Blast on Asperia, so I can just get that back in the graveyard.
-1/1 again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be done.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Mana for turn. And then white, blue, and gets me Skymark Rock. 3/3 flyer, and when it attacks, I may return target creature defending player's target defending player controls with power 2 or less, or toughness 2 or less. And then I will fly in for 6.
Two-turn clock here. I'm gonna go ahead and dredge. I land, and needed that. And desperately bad. And I already used my get back spell.
Which one is it?
Destroy target artifact or creature, can't be regenerated.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I guess I'm gonna pay. Oh shit, you got a lot of mana up over there.
Why you say it like that? Because you're against a control-y deck?
Yeah.
I'm the worst control-y player in the world,
A
though.
blue-white flyer deck that's just creaming me to the ground. Because this has no defense against flyers. That's a couple cards that I keep throwing in the bin. Well,
You're not having much luck, and green-black is some of your favorite colors. Is it because you've never played that deck before?
probably. One, I'll tap this for green-black. Then I'll do another green and another black. 2 colorless for Zoe.
Which does what?
She's gonna resolve because she has a
She resolves.
So I get to see how many creatures I got in here. 1, 2.
Oh, she's the one that brings out insects?
Yeah. Give me 2 insects. And I'm done.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Mana for turn. And then 4 mana for her. And then I'll attack for 9.
One health.
And then in my second main phase, I pay 1 and she has Defender.
It's fine. I'm not usually gonna attack her anyway. So draw. Cool. Play that. To activate this. Nope. Not gonna even do that. Well, I guess I could. I'm not gonna help anyways. Oh! Can I use that? It's not gonna help. So I guess I'm just
I love how you have this whole like external dialogue with yourself, like you're just talking to yourself.
pay a
later.
green, tap this to activate her. So I'm gonna sacrifice a little insect, gain what? 1 life, draw a card. Yeah, mana for turn.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I guess I will activate her one more time and blow this one up.
They're not doing you anything else, right?
Draw a card.
Board wipe.
No. I'm not gonna even play. It's too high costed mana.
Yeah, I think all the creatures in my deck are flyers, by the way.
Woo! I'm gonna blow up this.
You're just stalling.
Maybe dead.
Yeah, why didn't you get your lady back? Your chiquitita.
Oh. Oh!
Full swing. I don't think it would have helped you.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, because you could have sacrificed it.
I sacrificing green and black creatures.
Oh, yeah. Because you could have had me blow up all my guys. Do you want to replay that?
No, because I have to pay life to get you to kill your
Yeah.
creatures. But they were green. They would have gave me some life.
No, if you sacrifice a green creature, you gain 2 life. So you would get 2 life
I
sacking?
got 3 life. 1 from her, 2 from her.
Oh yeah, because the insects are black-green. So you could, because they're both, so you would have triggered her both times.
Yeah.
So you would have been null for life, but you could have blown off all 3 of those. Yeah. Do you want to replay?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I wasn't.
It's not fair. I should have had it more out here where you could have seen it. I wasn't trying to hide it. That's just where I'd keep my enchantments. Well, that would have made a last minute twist of fate or whatever, yeah? That would have made me sad because I didn't have any other creatures in my hand. I committed too much to the
I had
board.
this giant beetle.
I was hoping you didn't draw a board.
I had this giant 7/5 8 mana thing.
I just had mana in my hand.
I like this card. I wish I would have gotten to play it.
Yeah, what is it? 4, 2 black, and 2 green? Holy crow.
Yep, 7/5. I pay a green, makes any creature I choose block it. I then pay a green and black, exile target creature that's blocking or blocked by her.
Nice.
And then I can pay a black and 2 to put any exiled creature from her control under my control.
Nice. That is insane. That's not even a legendary? Oh, it is a legendary. Okay.
Sisters of Stone Death.
Well, I think that was actually 2 wins for me. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us again. Hope you enjoyed the Guild Gates. It was a little bit of an uneven matchup, but I think we're just still excited to be back playing and sharing.
Yep.
So, anything else?
No.
Okay.
Catch you later as I choke on my words.